Good morning, everybody. Another beautiful day. That's just cooked me a breakfast. It was very nice. And today's going to be quite hot, apparently. We're supposed to have a breeze up here today, so should help to keep it a bit cooler. I've had a shower this morning.
It's a bit hot, even though we've got everything open.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah.
But when I laid in bed once you'd open that top skylight, there were a right nice breeze coming through, wasn't there?
Oh, there was, yeah.
For once it wasn't cold.
No, it wasn't cold last night. I kept my socks on to begin with, but I had to take them off. So, yeah, we're going to have some warm nights now. So there's not going to be a problem there.
No.
We're moving off from here tomorrow. And we're gonna call in at Lidl in Brig for some
Provisions.
some provisions on his way to Fenwick, a little village south of Donny. We've been before, and it's really a nice little spot, and there's a lovely pub in the village as well that do food. It was during lockdown, wasn't it? When we
Yeah.
was it just after?
Just after, I think.
They were short staffed, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, because people who were off with COVID. And, one poor girl had been working double shifts, I think.
Aye. Yeah.
They were very nice, though.
It's a little CL, an old couple run it.
Yeah.
And she said very apologetically that she'd had to put her prices up to £17 because of everything, which is perfectly understandable.
Yeah.
And I want to thank David and Dawn for becoming patrons. Welcome to the asylum.
And we're not kidding. We're not. We are.
I know.
Oh dear.
This channel is just
Weird.
weird. We are weird, aren't we?
Yeah. In our own way.
Been here all week, you know.
Yeah.
I think you've just
I've
about
had
enough.
I've had enough of being here, yeah. Not
Why have you had enough?
Why have I had enough? Because there's nowhere really. They're quite long walks round here, aren't they? And I walked at pub that once, but I didn't feel like doing it again.
No.
After that once, so we've eaten in all the time since we've been here.
Yeah.
Oh, we've managed. We've not done bad, have we? With
No.
us food.
No.
And that we
Been fine.
haven't run out of out, I don't
No. It's clocking me again.
think. No? Oh, sorry. I'm going to have to cut them, I think. Getting a bit too long.
I always think Pat was a cat in a previous life.
Yeah, because I twiddle my foot.
She used to go like that with her foot, like a cat's tail.
And I sleep a lot.
Especially when she sleeps a lot. Especially when she was annoyed. This foot would go.
So I think I'm a bit fed up at being stuck in.
That makes a change. It's not often I hear you say that.
But then it's a bit warm, isn't it, for doing much else. He
What?
said I think I should have one of them blow up paddling pools that I can sit outside and relax in, like a jacuzzi. No, a hot tub. Yeah.
I know, but I'd feel guilty using all that
Using
water.
yeah.
I would.
You'd be saying, don't put any more in, don't put any more in.
Yeah.
Oh, we used to, when our Alethea were little, we used to set garden up, didn't we, with tent in it and put the toys in and put paddling pool out with water in and just like a bit of an obstacle course. And she used to be well away out there, didn't she?
Yeah.
Quite a long front garden it was when we lived in Parkhome.
In Parkhome, we had a lovely garden. It was, when we bought it, it was shocking. An old lady had bought it new, it was only 3 years old when we bought it off her. But it wanted a lot doing to it, and the garden. I didn't really want
to do that.
A second hand. I wanted a new one really, because we'd done that all his life. So anyway,
I don't even think you saw it when we went to look round site, did you? Round Parkside.
Of course I saw it. I knew how much work it would need, but I got it at the right price, because I don't think people wanted to take it on.
Yeah.
But we made it really nice. It had, I think you've seen there's photographs of it down below in all them hundreds of videos somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could find a video of it.
Yeah, we had...
not a video, a photograph.
Yeah, a nice little front garden with flowers.
We had a corner plot.
And then side of it were all grass.
Yeah.
And there were a little back area where you could hang your washing out and things, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was
and
nice.
A drive, paved drive.
A paved drive. We used to keep a folding camper on it.
Yeah.
In the days when we had a folding camper. But when we got a caravan, we had to have put it in storage. But the storage were in walking distance, so that were good.
Yeah, it was funny when we took it on, you know, because the lady had a dog, or did she have two? And she had cats as well, and she used to feed the dog in the front room and feed the cat in the big bedroom, didn't she?
Yeah.
Which seems strange, but for months we were pulling.
There were bacon flies.
Yeah, we were. Well, there were beetles, weren't there?
There were bacon beetles.
Yeah, like a little hardback beetle with a saddle on the
back.
Yeah, and what had happened was the cat bits that you'd buy them with holes in. What do they call them? The dry food stuff had got under the skirting border, and it
had attracted these bacon beetles.
These beetles.
Larder beetles.
Larder beetles.
They can be called either bacon beetles or larder beetles.
Right.
It took us ages to get rid of them.
Yeah, it took us ages.
Spraying it. And fishing all these things out with a screwdriver.
Underneath to scrape them all out.
It took a long time to get rid of them.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And it was what a shame was. There were a massive, the dining room and lounge and the hallway had an Axminster carpet down, really top quality carpet. I would have wanted really to pull it up and chuck it away, but it was too good.
There was no wrong with it.
Not wrong with it.
Not had it down long, had she?
No.
No.
So we cleaned it.
Yeah.
We often see it in pubs.
Yeah.
Don't we? The same carpet.
Same red carpet with swirls on like.
Yeah.
Fleur-de-lis things.
What do people call that now? Kitsch.
Quiche?
Quiche, is it? Quiche. Something like that. Yeah.
So. We eventually did change the hall carpet though, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we changed a lot.
The hall carpet and the
bedroom
small
carpets.
bedroom. It had 3 bedrooms. It were a good size, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. Had a massive kitchen.
Mm.
Oh, it was a lovely place, really.
When we'd sorted it.
But I called it the death camp in end.
Yeah.
Because everybody were dying.
They were all over 55, you
When
see.
we moved on.
And
After 11 years. And
yeah,
people
they were all getting...
were kicking off all over the place.
Yeah. So we decided we'd had enough of being retirees on the
Yeah.
old folks'.
Yeah, I didn't want to be there. No.
And you needed to retire anyway, so we needed to sell it to get some money in the bank.
We had to sell up to retire. So that was that, yeah.
That was that, yeah. So
and sorry?
that's a bit more about us.
Brig.
Brig.
And that was in Brig, and that's where we'll be going tomorrow to Lidl shopping.
Yeah, going to pick some bits up.
It was our local supermarket when we lived there.
Yeah, I think they've put an Aldi in now, haven't they?
Is it
Swimming
yeah,
pool.
there is, yeah.
And there's a Tesco's and loads of nice little shops as well.
Nice town is Brig.
Yeah, little market town. Yeah.
Nice. A picture popped up, which I'm putting up
Somewhere.
of our camper. It's a picture from Google 4 years ago, and it shows you the interior of the little camper. When we sold up and bought the static, we bought the camper van, and we knew we were gonna go full time, but the camper van, though it were really nice, just wasn't good enough. We'd seen it on a forecourt of a garage just outside Louth, and when we saw it, I fell in love with it. It was immaculate, really done out lovely. But we'd never had any experience of camper vans. We'd always had a caravan, or folding camper and then caravans. And we didn't realise that it needed an inbuilt heating system.
Yeah.
It had a hot water system, but no heating system. The bathroom wasn't right for Pat. And also it was a fairly biggish bathroom, but it invaded the kitchen space too much as well.
Which they do, don't they, these little ones?
Yeah. So there was nowhere to eat. You had to eat in the lounge at the back, which converted into a bed. But it was one of these pedestal tables that rocked about.
Yeah.
Just no
Not
good
steady,
at all.
was it?
No. So we just kept finding odd things about it that weren't going to cut it. But it was a real shame, because it were easy to park.
Yeah. In end, we just left the bed. It made up. We didn't use it as a lounge, did we?
No.
Because it was too awkward. And sitting on it, it wasn't like this.
Where your feet are on ground.
Yeah, you were higher up because the water tank were underneath.
It mounted it on its side. And it was too high.
Too high for
me. I don't know why
anyway.
he'd done that.
No.
There were odd little things about the design that we discovered weren't suited to us anyway.
The little fridge were lovely, and it had a full oven.
Yeah, it did. It had an oven, just like this does.
Yeah.
And the fridge was 12 volt.
It was a nice little fridge.
A great little fridge. It was Renault Master, but it wasn't. I think it was 5.5 metres long. It wasn't very long. Only a small one. Just not big enough.
It did have a leak on on top window.
Yeah.
Which were above the bed edge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you had to put some sealant on that, didn't you, to stop it leaking.
Yeah.
I don't know. It were a nice looking thing, wasn't it?
Mm,
Very nice.
it was.
And it had an awning with it, didn't it?
Oh, the awning was fabulous. It wasn't an awning. It was a safari room.
Yeah.
What they call a safari room. Made to fit. Oh, it was brilliant. Well, that safari room.
Yeah.
Mm.
But once you'd put it up, you couldn't drive away from it.
No.
So...
Mind you, it wouldn't have been affected by wind.
No.
Like, it was very square and rigid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Brilliant thing.
Yeah, good.
We sold it when we part-exed it for this.
Yeah.
It went with it.
Yeah. Did, didn't it?
Mm.
Kept the carpet though, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think we'd already bought that.
Mm. Yeah, we did. The chairs and the table
chairs and
bought
the
them in
table.
Scotland.
Yeah, to NEC.
We went to NEC in Glasgow. It was February and it was snow and it froze up on one side. Well, there was ice inside it.
Yeah.
We blew the heater up.
Yeah, because it
went
was
bang.
only a little heater, wasn't it?
You just couldn't cope with it.
Couldn't cope with cold.
No. No. I was... Ooh.
It's you that keeps coming near
My
me,
claws.
not me that keeps coming.
Cold. I was just going to say... I was on the computer again.
Oh dear.
Excuse me while I expire. Oh, we better have a letter, or else we won't have time at this rate. It's another letter from Pat, written on the 17th of March 1967. Darling Trevor, you know yesterday when I said our Brian went to the hospital, well, they kept him in for an operation as he has something wrong with his appendix. Poor kid. Don't tell me you have to parade up and down in front of the tank to make sure no one steals it. Yeah, we did. All blooming neat. Pat had no idea I put in brackets. It was all a mystery to her. Absolutely.
It's like computers are a mystery now.
Yeah. I bet you didn't get much sleep if you didn't get back while 2 a.m. Are you a fast saver, love? And what do you mean by a quarter? Anyway, do you need your own car? Yes. We bought a 1956 VW Beetle and came home in it. Drove all the way down to Zeebrugge, crossed the ferry and up. I think it went to Hull, the ferry from Zeebrugge. I told you what a quarter was.
Yes, we're
Married quarter.
married quarter.
And I wrote here, I am a good saver actually, I always have been. I rented a flat in Hermansburg and had 2 cars because I did a bit of buying and selling. And we did save. Yeah, yeah, I did. I started doing a bit of buying and selling cars while I was out there. Yeah, we saved up enough when I got out to put a deposit on a house. When I finally got out of the army. Yeah, we'll go into where we lived later on. It is nice to know you are satisfied with me. Trevor, will the grease come off the ring? I hope so. While we're on about rings, have you still got my ring? That's not what I'm on about, is it, my ring?
Yeah, I meant for me. You must have told me he had a ring for me.
Oh.
I'm asking about your ring that I gave you.
Right. Mum's just got back from the hospital and she says Brian has to stay in for a few days as he has something wrong with his appendix. Today I have gone mad and stayed in bed until 10:30. Then I got up and made a pot of tea. Gran was upset because she left some work on the bus. Yeah, she used to work for a company called Cutlers in Leeds. They were tailors, and she used to bring work home with her. Trousers, men's suits and stuff. She must have left it on bus. Yeah, a year ago, in brackets, Pat's Gran worked for the tailors in Leeds. She did the waistband, pockets and crutch on men's trousers, all hand-stitched. She used to bring bags home to do at night. Yeah. Mummy's now on the phone trying to find out if anyone has found it. It is 4:15 and I have just got back from visiting our Brian. Poor kid hasn't had anything to eat for 2 days and all he can talk of is jam and bread, which the man next to him left. We have had a bit of a time with Reuben as he has started effing this and effing that. His son says he has never allowed anyone to use even damn, and if they did in his house he would throw them out. That happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've known that happen with other people. Anyway, love, I can't think of any more, so take care. Lots of love, Pat. So I've written something here at the bottom. The next letter is the first from Bovington Camp, which is when I did my driver training, which lasted until May. I came home to Pat every weekend on a bus laid on by the army. Previous to this, I was a wireless operator on the Ark. Yeah, I want a driver. Up until that point, I wasn't a driver. I was a wireless operator. Then I went to Bovington. Then in March 1967, so I must have had a week's leave. Must have had a week's leave when I came home, and then went to Bovington, and I was there until May, and came home every weekend to see Pat. But we'll see what I say in these letters. So I did write from Bovington.
You did? Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that's that. So today I'll probably continue with my course on analysing fresh air. At the end of each stage you have to answer questions. I only got 50%. I've got to go back and do it again.
Oh dear.
Because
you didn't quite grasp it.
It don't go in.
Oh well. Tell us about it.
I can't remember. It's so complicated.
Yeah. One of your subscribers has asked you to read out a Leonard Cohen poem, haven't they?
Oh. Blooming heck, I should have wrote that down. Didn't I do it? No, I didn't write it down. It's going to have to be tomorrow now. Sorry about that, David. I'll read it out tomorrow. I'm currently reading a book of poems of David Cohen's. Leonard, sorry. Leonard Cohen's. I liked his, Pat likes.
I love his songs.
Pat loves Leonard Cohen.
Yeah. When he was older, he had that really deep voice, didn't he?
Yeah.
There ain't no,
There ain't no cure for love. Oh dear. Okay, so I'll read it out for you, a poem out from Leonard tomorrow, and I'll tell you what, I'll read one of mine out. I know I haven't read one of my poems here for absolutely ages. Mind you, they're only the old ones, I ain't written any more. Oh dear. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. You'll have
Before I forget, there won't be a chat tomorrow because we're moving, so don't forget. Won't be like this tomorrow.
No, I might read it out tomorrow afternoon for you.
Yeah, I might do, yeah.
To go up.
Or it might have to be following day, I don't know. Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.